Hi YouTube! So I have a really exciting unboxing today. This is a vintage piece. It came from Amore Vintage in Japan. I have not opened this. I have cut the tape on the bottom of the box to make this opening easier, but I'm super excited to get to see this and to get to share this with you. So let's get into it! So it looks like they did include just a plain dust bag, which I really appreciate. This item just came as the bag. It did not come with its box, with its dust bag, any of that. So this is my vintage from June 2002 Lady Dior in the medium size in this gorgeous saddle brown color that I'm so excited about. So I've been wanting a Lady Dior. I wasn't sure if I wanted a small or medium. I finally got to try them on in Hawaii, realized that I really did like the medium. It did not look too big and it held quite a bit more than the small. I do like the canage print, but I was looking for a Lady Dior that was going to be a little bit more unique and just a little bit special. And I saw this one come up on Amore. I'd been watching it for a while, in fact, since before I left for Hawaii. And the price dropped. I don't know if it's an exchange rate thing. I don't know if it was a sale thing, but the price did drop on this bag. And I immediately contacted them for some more photos. I wanted some more information, got it authenticated, even though they have already authenticated it. And they are one of the most reputable resellers in the world. But I just knew that, like, this was the Lady Dior I've been waiting to see. It is from 2002, and it does have tiny bits of wear. Like, let me see if it'll even show up on the camera. Like, there's a little tiny scuff, like, right in here that, like, you really can't even see depending on the light. There's a tiny little scratch here in the corner, if it'll focus. Teeny tiny. Like, really can't see it. On the back, there is just the tiniest of little blemishes. Again, I don't think that it'll even show up. Like, this bag is in such gorgeous condition. The handles are in fabulous condition on it. The hardware is a little bit turned, but that's because it's an older bag. I mean, it's 20 years old. All the Dior charms are still on it. Everything's in good shape. Let me unzip her. She zips very well. She's now unstuffed. And they did include her strap, which is in, like, perfect, fabulous condition. But so here's her strap. So you can handheld, crook of arm, cross body. It sort of fits on my shoulder. I wouldn't carry it there. But she is beautiful. So this bag, prior to the Dior price increase that just happened, was $5,900. I'll put the new price increase price because I forgot to look it up before coming in here. If I were to get a new Lady Dior, it would cost me over $6,000 plus tax in the US. And that's very expensive. I paid taxes, shipping, duties, all that, $1,700 for this bag. And I'm super thrilled with that. It was a great deal. I've been looking for a brown bag. I'd been wanting a Lady Dior. This one came up, and so it sort of ticked both of those boxes for me. But I hadn't seen one that really felt special because they were just like the regular Lady Diors, which is a gorgeous bag. But I wanted one that was maybe had like embellishment or had something unique about it. And the fact that this one's in a smooth leather, which they almost never do, really excited me. But I was just super happy with this. So let me do a what fits. Essentials are going to be phone, wallet. Now I will say, this is a little bit of a tight opening. I don't mind that, but it is a little bit tight, so just beware of that. Like, I can't fit an item that's this width in here because the zipper doesn't extend that full width. Sunglasses. Let's see. Camera. in this case, my camera pouch. Then there is a zipper pouch on the inside. So we've got keys that'll go in there for easy access. AirPods, because they're also little. Then, let's see. Let's go with a Sudoku book, because that's soft. I am having to bend that a bit to get it in there, but that does fit. And so yeah, so that fits pretty much everything that I would normally carry. You can see inside this bag, hopefully it's a pretty big black hole. But it does fit quite a bit. So obviously, like, if you wanted to put like a small cosmetic pouch in here instead of a camera, that would fit. I'm definitely glad that I did not go with the small, because I think the small would have been too small for what all I like to carry. So let me unload this. Let me do another configuration. Still sunglasses, keys and AirPods are still in there, still my phone. Let's go with instead card holder. And then if I didn't want to carry my camera, can I fit a small book? Yes, I can fit a small book. If I didn't have this case, the camera, I think itself would fit. The case is just a little bit bulkier. But there's still, again, if you can see inside, still room for like some tissues on top, something like that. So like this, and like this is a pretty good sized book. So like this bag, it holds a decent amount. It's not a large bag by any means, but it's also not a mini bag. So for me, this is what my essentials are. And it fits those just fine. So this is the Hermes Gold against the Dior Brown. So the Dior Brown is just a little bit lighter, but it doesn't clash. They are very, very similar. I think that this were the natural color instead of the gold from Hermes. They would match really, really well. I am quite happy with that match. I'm so happy that this is my Lady Dior. Like, this is my first ever Lady Dior. It's my first ever Dior anything. And I'm really happy, in case you can't tell. So I'm over the moon with this bag. Definitely made the right decision. Amore was super great to work with. So I live in the US, they're obviously in Japan, and the thing, like, I would message them like 6 p.m. at night. By the time that I'd wake up 6 a.m., like, they would have messaged me overnight. And to me, that's perfectly adequate response for being on the whole other side of the globe. And like, they provided me all the pictures that I wanted, all the evidence that I wanted. They answered questions. They sent me a video of the bag so I could see it, not just in pictures, but in a video, because that sometimes gives it a different perspective. And I think this was a fabulous find. I think that Amore has a lot of really good price things. They also have a lot of really unique things, and that is reflected in the price of some of those items, but they also have a lot of things that are a real bargain find, and honestly better priced than in the US. I also think that a thing to note is that they won't do returns unless the item arrives damaged or the wrong item was sent. You will have to pay customs and duties coming in to your country. You also have to pay shipping from them. So like, shipping to the US was, I think, $21. I paid to have it authenticated, which was $25. It's normally $30 through real authentication, but I used Amelia Rose's $5 off code. I think that this was fantastic. I'm so happy with this. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing in my excitement with my first Lady Dior. I'd love to know in the comments, what is something that you have received that's just made you smile the way this is making me smile. And I hope you have a great rest of the day, YouTube. Bye!